Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another tank review. And today we are looking at the piece of shit that is the T28 Prototype. It is one of my most hated tier 8 tank destroyers in the game, definitely. Why is that, you might wonder? It's such a lovely tank. It goes fucking 18 on a flat ground. How the fuck can a tank with 50 side armor can be that fucking slow? Look at the fucking size of the engine deck of this piece of shit. And all the side armor, the rear armor is like 50. How the fuck can a tank with an engine so big can be so fucking slow? Jesus Christ. Then you might say, well, all the tanks have bad side armor and rear armor, but not 50. 50 is like a fucking scout's side armor. 50 side armor gets you killed when a RE splash lands next to you. This tank can have no defense against RE whatsoever. If there's RE in the game, and if you're slow, well, more or less in the open, you will never run away. Since it goes fucking 18, the backward speed is even worse. It's like 10 or something, so forget it. If you're in the middle of the open spotted, you're fucking dead. You might as well quit the game already. And then some smartasses might say, but it has very good frontal armor. Yes, let me show how good the frontal armor is. So there we go, 5100 and Indian Panzer looking at me. And there we go, 2 penetrations, 5100 third penetration, all in the front armor for around 200 meters. All the penetrations you want. I didn't bounce a single fucking shot. Let's look at it in this angle. All in the right in the front plate, in the turret, doesn't matter. This fucking tank is a piece of shit. But then again, some games you get lucky, so I'm gonna show you one of the games I got lucky in, because my enemies were complete idiots. Well, they are most of the time anyways, but to be killed by this tank, you really have to be a complete fucking retard. This tank requires no skill to drive at all. You make one decision where to go at the start, and that's about all the fucking planning goes with this tank. You make one decision, then you try to drive there. You usually end up not driving there because the enemies died there, so you take a shortcut and get caught out somewhere where you shouldn't be in the first place. But since you couldn't be bothered to drive at a location where nobody is anymore, you took a stupid decision and drove somewhere else, and you fucking died because this thing is too fucking slow. One good thing about this tank destroyer, it has gun depression. But gun depression means that you have to drive uphill for like 5 minutes to get to use your gun depression. So yeah, plus point for that. Gun depression, very good, very good. It took me how much? 3 minutes to get up here, 2.5? On the smallest map. And I spawned like 100 meters from this hill, and it still took me 2 fucking minutes to drive up here. So this tank can be useful only on 2 maps, which is this one and Westfield. And why? Because there's hills close by you can drive on and do all down shit. Any other map, it's complete shit. You can camp somewhere, but that's about it. And everybody can fucking camp. It requires no fucking skill or knowledge at all. This tank is a piece of shit. Can be outplayed by anyone that has any sense in them, but that's not that common in World of Tanks, so don't worry, you'll be fine. The gun is average. There's nothing about the gun. You would expect something amazing from a gun that's on a tank that moves 18, but no, it's a random tier proper. It's an average tier 8 tank destroyer's gun. There's nothing special about it. And well, basically, if you compare it to something like an ISU can almost one-shot this piece of shit. Well, not really one-shot, but not being really far from that either. But then again, ISU is fucking broken and unbalanced, so let's not compare it to that. But then again, this tank, well, there's nothing about it. For this speed, you might expect something good about the tank. There should be something at least about it, but there's nothing. It's a piece of shit. There's nothing special about it. It's not, well, it's extremely slow. The gun is average. The armor is average. Well, let's say the armor. Let's put it that way. The armor is unreliable. You might bounce a lot of shots in one game and then get penetrated by Indian Panzers and 5100s with every fucking shot they take. So this tank is not very good. It's average at everything. It doesn't have any specialities. The speed determines how you're gonna play. You can't make any game-changing decisions. You can only camp or try to rush somewhere, push somewhere. Pushing with this tank always usually means that you're gonna die because it's too slow. You have absolutely no side armor, so the enemies that will be like more than 20 degrees to your sides will be auto pens all the time. If your tank is not facing exactly towards your enemy, they're gonna shoot your sides and they're gonna penetrate because the sidearm is so fucking bad. Well, let's put it this way: if I had offered to play a Hellcat as a tier 8 for the amount of games I played this, I would prefer it. Well, with a fucking big margin. I would rather play Hellcat at tier 8 and grinded this XP instead of playing this slow piece of shit. Because this tank is so bad, it's not even funny. It's so boring to play, it's not even funny. It is probably the most boring and grind I have ever done in World of Tanks, and I'm still like 70k off from being done with it. I grinded like 200k on this shit machine already since I played it stock. The stock gun isn't bad, but well, the stock gun is actually pretty decent. Well, not the stock gun. If you play this thing with a 90 mil, you might as well shoot you in the head right away. But if you played it with a 105, 105 is not a bad gun. And the T30 has the stock gun as well, so we have the same alpha, so I might as well shoot him as well. The equipment I use is Rammer, Optics, Binos. Don't give a shit about cam on it, don't give a shit about gun length drive, you can't mount ventilation. Why wouldn't you want to put a gun length drive on it? Because it goes 18. You'd never need to aim anyways. It is so slow that the gun is always more or less aimed, so no worries about the aiming. And the extra view range helps quite a bit. For crew skills, definitely clutch braking. That is the most important thing. Rest is repairs and of course repairs and sixth sense. And after that, I don't even know what you want to put on it. I am pretty sure that the T30 is ammo wrecked, so I'm just gonna duke it out with him. I'm 70% sure that he's ammo wrecked, and he was, since he had the same gun as I did, and only he was one tier higher, and he still reloaded slower, so he was ammo wrecked. And he's dead now, and I've done 4.2k damage. Yoo-hoo! I think I hit some blind shots in this game as well. I'm not sure. I think the indirect damage will be around 6k. But yeah, this thing, look at the fucking turning speed. It's so fucking painful. Jesus Christ. And there is good news. Not only I have to grind 70k on this tank, I still have to play. And yeah, IS pen B. He still was probably shooting gold, but even with gold, IS pen is 200 and what? 212 or something? So yeah, even with gold ammo, this tank. Fuck you. Fuck you, T28 Prototype. And the good news I was talking about is, not only I have to grind like 70k on this tank still, but I have to grind 170k to get the T20 on the T28, which is basically the same shit without the turret. So it's not good for aggressive play at all, and that probably will be my new favorite tier 8 tank destroyer. So yeah, great news. I'm probably gonna kill myself before I do that, man, but oh well, at least we get a review done. And yeah, for all the people defending this tank, I can say only one thing: fuck you. Like seriously, fuck you. This tank is shit. It's too slow to be decent. It requires no skill. If you're good in this tank, it doesn't mean you're a good player. It means that you had lucky fucking matchmaking and lucky spawns. The spawn, funnily enough, this where you spawn dictates your game more than where you want to go. Because if you spawn on the other side, there's no way you're gonna go across this map to climb this hill with this tank. And it's funny how spawn can affect your game so much in a tank. Yay, great success, 2.5k experience. The funny thing is that every fucking ape could have done this. It requires no fucking skill at all. I just drove forwards and luckily enough I was on the side where I can go haul down and shoot the idiots, so I did. And yay, very good game, very nice, yes. I am probably gonna lose half of my subscribers after this video, but I'm pretty sure that that part already stopped watching my video after this second minute or something like that. So no worries, I don't give a shit. And yeah, some other things about the channel and shit is people are asking for better quality. I can say only one thing: fuck you, because I ain't got no money, so I ain't got better quality. And I had a thought maybe do the replay recording on some other PC, but that would mean that I'm casting a replay. I didn't see the game. I will see it on the replay, so it won't be fair, the review. So, well, not the review, but the my casting won't be fair. We'll see more shit that I did in the actual game, which means that, well, the quality will be better. But fuck that, I'm not gonna do that. So yeah, well, I know it's probably the main reason why this channel is not growing very quickly. The fact that my mic and my video sucks, but oh well, fuck it. I'm doing this more or less for the fun anyway, so I'm not making any money. Well, more or less not making any money out of it. So yeah, quality is not going to change for now, at least. Well, I hope you enjoyed me raging for 10 minutes. I wouldn't know why would you enjoy it, but oh well, there's some weird people out there. But yeah, I will see you on the next one if you're still around after this one.